Alright, let's go. I can turn it down a little bit because I haven't got to run Discord at the same time, so I'm not defrauding myself. Is that going to actually hook it? Come on, control pad, you can do it. Do your thing. It's not going to do it. Come on. There we go. So, I didn't get to play a huge amount yesterday, but what I did play was very fun, playing with Divine. I am playing again on the MacBook Air, running through the Dolphin emulator, connecting to ShitServe. Now, I've managed to sort out my Retroid Pocket. So I could have been playing this on the Retroid Pocket. However, the Retroid Pocket doesn't support retro achievements. So I'm using retro achievements to make notes of games that I've finished. So it's got like the equivalent of a platinum or 100% on the website, but it also has a you've seen the credits or equivalent of. And I'm kind of just I'm going to start using it to list the games I've finished versus me actually manually writing them on a web page or something. Bit silly, but it's just something to try. The Android version of Dolphin doesn't support it yet. So it's coming, but it doesn't support it yet. So I copied my memory card over. Everything works on the Retroid, just I can't because, or I'm not going to because of the lack of retro achievements. Which is funny because the PlayStation emulator on Android, PlayStation 2 emulator on Android, supports retro achievements, but doesn't support online multiplayer, which is a bit sad. Also, the thing with the Retroid Pocket was a setting in a menu that is very weird that I completely overlooked because I'm a bloke and I'm stupid. I can't actually remember what, making sure that's actually being captured. Is that captured? Yeah. So, yeah, the option is in the Retroid settings page. There's a settings page. Let me see if I can quickly find it. So if anyone needs to actually find it. You pull down the drop-down menu on the top. Hit the settings button, which is next to your power-off button. Go all the way to the bottom of that page, of your settings page, and there'll be a handheld settings option. And that has your TV out and stuff. All right. You go to connect TV, and there's an option that I'd completely overlooked on the set TV output method. Generally, I don't even remember that option being there before. But it should be set to 1920 by 1080 TV. What it was set to was 1080 by 1920 RDS. And the reason that 1080 by 1920 is important, because if you notice that's going to be vertical, the reason for that is that most screens in tablets, phones, handhelds, they're the same. Right? That's like a phone screen, so you're supposed to have it in landscape. The only reason a lot of these things work the way they do is because there's a software rotation being applied to them. Not described the best way, but... Can I not pick anything up? Have I got a full inventory? But yeah, so like if you buy like a cheap Chinese laptop, like a Chewy MiniBook X, if you reinstall Windows on it, you'll realize that the screen on it is actually a tablet screen. and it will try to, when you reinstall Windows without all the proper drivers in place, it will automatically try to run the driver or the display in portrait mode. Right, now we can pick items up. This will be the like only the second playthrough I've gone through where I'm actually using a gun, even though I've always played a ranged class. Oh, got our first mag evolution. I'm not doing the we're not going for the optimal setup here. We're just I haven't got any of the extra spells or anything yet. I don't think I can actually learn. Yeah, not yet. Should probably actually fed the mag guns. But you're not stuck with just the mag you start with. You can get more mags in the future. Damn it. Really does feel like the drops are a bit easier than they were when I was younger. I know. use the map to shoot. I was gonna say, I don't remember being able to feed Mag's weapons. Can't remember if it's something you generally do in Phantasy Star Online 2, but I could be wrong. Can we get 400 and level up before dying? I doubt it, but we'll try. Not if they keep fucking sneaking up behind me like that, I won't. I didn't want to use the item before, you know what, just sod it. Exactly what we needed. More telepipes. Ooh, big boys here. I can't actually remember if the game scales if you have multiple people with you. I know online tends to have more enemies, but I don't remember if it scales with you. Ah, be gone, Rappy. No, it's chasing me down. My intention is to get the credits to roll on this and then go straight into Phantasy Star Universe on PS2. Let's go find the landlord. My father disgusts me. Cool. Wow. How brutal is that? Yeah, I saw him. He was running away in the forest. Save him? No way, man. Oh no, I've got no space again. I gotta say no. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to tally out again. I don't have to actually, I can just go around the corner, can't I? So you just come in. Evening, Pitbull. How are you doing? Still can't believe this came out when I was a kid. It's nuts. Powering through. It's the only way. It's the only way. If it's going too easy, you know that there's something heavy coming. There we go. Money! If only it was that easy to make money in real life, just fuck off into a forest and just pick up some random crap you found on the floor, go back to a random shop and sell it to them. Like, hey yo, I found 50 disposable vapes. Do you want to buy the batteries out of them? Oh, is that the bloke? Is he already fucking dead or what? Is that one door in? What are you doing, son? You silly bastard. What are monsters doing here? They're the natives, mate. They're this way and that way. What a twat. In the nicest way possible. What a twat. Oh, crap. Dirty work. Oh, dirty work. It's a good thing I'm British. I'm used to doing dirty work. Damn it! These little geezers run fast. Capsule 2. Oh, damn it! Oh wow, you don't often see one of those in here. Finally! Oh, did I sell it? Must have sold the... There's a spell I wanted and I must have binned it off. Damn it. Now, this round where he was before, so where's the last one then? He said 3, so where have I missed a... Ah, there it is, right by the start, cheeky. So what he's saying is he's laying claim to majority of the forest because, you know, he's a dickhead. Typical prick coming in, laying claim to something that ain't even his. Oh, hello. Still can't do it. Good job, Hunter. Hang on, I wonder, is the forest empty now? Or has it refreshed? If it's refreshed, I can go through again up until the dragon farm experience again. Yes, it's reset. Great. There you go. 1 sec, sorry. No, this is currently offline on GameCube, but you can play it online on the GameCube using... It's pronounced shitserve. But yeah, you can play online. I think it's something like SCHTSERV.com. And there are guides on YouTube about how you can connect using the GameCube emulator Dolphin. And then you can come in and play with other people. I finally got my my stuff set up. I used to play on a Phineas server on the Phantasy Star Blueburst client. But I figured I'd go back to GameCube because this one I can play on a an Android handheld. So I can just carry it around in my pocket. Rather than having to have access to a full-on computer or a Steam Deck. So... Yeah, right now I'm just doing forest run, then a quest, then a forest run, then a quest. Although, to be fair, not necessary. I just can't remember what level is realistic to take on the dragon. I don't want to go in there and get one shot. That'd just be a waste of time. We'll let the little guy run. One sec. What's just happened? No. Sorry, something just popped up. I've told you how much I hate the modern internet. I have a feeling I've gone really wrong here somewhere. Oh, look at him dropping some room full of rabbies. Bastard. Beautiful. I was worried then. I was like, when's that going to open? You will never leave. So, but I need to. You know, we probably could actually beat the dragon right now at 7. I doubt you'd need to be anywhere near as high as... I mean, I reckon if you did it at 10, it'd be probably a wee bit too easy, but... It's all going to depend on gear and... Really, more to the point, how hard the prick hits you when he actually hits you. I've still not been smacked by the... Is it the hide bear? I don't know how much that will do at this level with this gear. Not that I've not got a huge amount of stuff. There's better stuff I could equip. Bless them. They're so cute. They don't mean anything by it. They're just cute and they want to peck you up a little bit. Yeah, telepipe straight away. We need those. Ideally, I don't want to buy anything at all because this game just hands items, man. It's great. Or rabbies. I said they're cute as fuck. You go, because they try and bite you. I mean, they can't bite you. They peck you, but they try to cause harm to you, so they have to go. Oh, was that a handgun 3? It was. Oh, damn it. Ah, no. No, no. Ow. Ow. Shut off. Oh no, I've been blocked. I can't get out. No, hit him. Oh my god, dude. I didn't mean to use that heal either. Complete accident. What? Another one? What the fuck are two hide bears doing here? I've never seen that before. I've never seen this spawn two. Unless I was in a different room than I thought I was. I still don't think I've ever seen it spawn two. Right, less for a laugh. I shouldn't. I'm gonna burn all my money now. Oh, wow. Okay, so I can only buy... That was my entire plan in the bin, then. Probably not going to be the smartest thing I'm going to do today, but we'll give it a go. Dragon! It's probably going to completely destroy me. So what, right, ideally what you want to do is shoot it in the legs to make it fall over, and then you want to shoot it in the face. Don't do that though. No. Dying already. Oh my god. Ah, cold. I'm dead. Oh no, I'm dead. That is good though. Yeah, so generally you want to get around the side of it. Oh, for fuck's sake. You want to get around the side of it. Oh my god, I've never been hit by this dragon so much in my fucking life. There you go. That digs into the ground and it can hit you as it's tunneling. There you go. Yeah, now it's going to start digging. Oh my god, I'd normally have that done in one run. There you go. That actually had me worried then for a minute. Then the next one is the worm, I think. Everyone knows Red Ring Rico. What's the story of Ragol? We've just gone over there to find a new home. We thought it was good. Turns out it weren't. And now we have to find out why everything's going wrong. It was such a simple story, but I always really liked it. It's sad, really. You get all the story from Red Ring Rico. One of the best parts about it, or the note she leaves around. One of the best parts about it, though, is Ragol fried wildlife. ORFW. It's our fast food chain. We'd open up on Ragol if we had the chance. I've got no money. Just like in real life. Oh, what was that? Hang on, it's got a note. Ugh. What the hell was that notification? Hang on, sorry guys. Do people still play NGS at all? We put a lot of time into Japanese Phantasy Star Online 2 before New Genesis came out. And then me and my sons played New Genesis once and then never went back to it. Like, for me, this will always be Phantasy Star Online. And frankly, I think they ruined... They kind of screwed the Western release of Phantasy Star Online 2. The anime was pretty fun, though. I'll give them that. He's that guy. I just realized he looks a bit like my father-in-law. Wow. He's an asshole? Yeah, there it is. A gorgeous little blue dot. Prison of an ancient evil. Love it. Just like home. Ain't Rico from Phantasy Star Universe? You know what? I don't remember. I really don't remember. It's been, funny enough, it's probably been about 10 years since I last played Universe. I was going to rock my way through the story of this and then go back to Universe directly after. I'm one of the sad acts that quite enjoyed Universe when it came out on PC. My PC wasn't quite powerful enough to play it. No, actually, no, you know what? I don't... If it is, it's not the same Rico, I don't think. I can't just out there, I really wish Phantasy Star Online 2 Episode 1 was still a thing. Unlike what they did with the Western release. Yeah, see, here's the trick. I played this all the way back when it was out on Dreamcast. I mean, I was a teenager when I first played this, and it was absolutely wonderful. We used to play it on dial-up. It was so good. I'd not long become a father when Phantasy Star Online 2 came out. That was decades ago now. Remember us all bundling to get onto the Japanese servers, and I used to play it on in Japanese on my PlayStation Vita. That was great. laggy? No, not at all. I mean, the game was designed around dial-up. That's all the Dreamcast had, really. In the box of Phantasy Star Online, you got given a phone number, a username and password, and you'd dial that number from your Dreamcast, and it worked fine. That's why enemy AI and things are so simple in this, because then that way they don't have to communicate a huge amount of data over dial-up. I mean, it was absolutely wonderful. No, I should probably play Phantasy Star Portable as well at some point. Do that on stream. You know, the fact that now the Xbox, the GameCube, and the Dreamcast version can all connect to the same server, absolutely magical, I tell you. Magical. Because once upon a time, that was a completely separate thing. The Dreamcast guys were on Dreamcast servers. Well, they got shut down before the GameCube version came out. GameCube guys were on a GameCube server. Xbox guys, you had to have Xbox Live to play it and stuff. It was, you know, but now, because of the community, the fan community, and the guys that have reverse engineered all the code and stuff, the server code and that, absolutely phenomenal. We can all just play together now. And there are devices that you can buy that will emulate GameCube, and you could just play it in your back pocket. You know, you could just put the device in your back pocket, and you've got portable Phantasy Star Online. What's a boomer? That is a bear. It's supposed to be a bear. But for some reason the wildlife on Ragol has become violent and mutated. Let's see if we can find one. And they come in 3 stages. You've got the regular ones, and then yellow, and then like a purple. So is it like Boomer, Go Boomer, and Giga Boomer, I think? Something like that. God, I love this game so much. Oh, it's her! Hello, sweetheart! Nah, boomers ain't what's it called? What it called? Creepers. See, creepers! You wouldn't think a creep would explode, would you? If I remember correctly, she was on the box. Have you seen a mag around here? No, I have not. There you go. Eleanor. She be an android. God damn, I love this game so much. So much. I remember me and my mate Chalky playing this on separate Dreamcasts in my dining room when we were kids. So like he'd have a TV and I'd have a and I'd have a TV, and then he'd have a Dreamcast and I'd have a Dreamcast, and we'd sit next to each other like a LAN party. It seems to be that mags are in fact doggles, and I do like a good doggle. So what they're saying is you got to scratch it behind the little flappy bit there, and it gets really happy. Get it a pop cup when you go to Starbucks. Oh, where is it? I think the last mag I had on Dreamcast, I don't think it still exists. My mag was, it was either on mag or GameCube, on Dreamcast or GameCube. My mag was a keyboard. It was a floating keyboard, I think. I think my mate had the Tails mag. Oh man, it was so cool back then. See, this is basically just the tutorial to say feed your mag to make it more powerful. It's like, I've done that, love. There you go. I fed it. Good job, tiny robot girl. God, this was such a great game. Such a great game back in the day. And it looked for, like, honestly, this is just a, I don't think I'm upscaling or anything on this. This is just standard GameCube. The standard GameCube version, or the Plus version. I don't know if they changed any textures or whatever for the Plus version, but it looks great. For its age, it looks amazing. Although I will say I thought Phantasy Star Online 2 at times, even though I really loved Phantasy Star Online 2, just the title screen, I was just like, oh my god, this is so cool. Your mag is very cute. You damn right it is, just my mag. It likes you a lot. Yes, it does. How can I communicate with mags? I talk to them. Excellent. She's funny. That's okay. She can be funny. Excuse me, dear. Excuse me. Never. Never. So do you play Phantasy Star? Do you play, I take it you play Phantasy Star, well, you play Phantasy Star Online too, right? Ah, there you go. So if you start with New Genesis, then that means you're probably playing the you're playing the new variant of Phantasy Star Online 2. That was that weren't great. Phantasy Star Online 2, the story for Phantasy Star Online 2 and the way you did the story in Phantasy Star Online 2 was so much better back in the day. Like back in I'm going to say 2012, but I'm probably wrong in saying 2012. Because it might have been later than that, but all the way back then, it was so good. You had the meta board and all this other stuff. Quests were actually quests, and you had to go into the world and actually do things rather than just being teleported there. It was so cool. But now you gotta go and watch the anime and stuff, because the anime for Phantasy Star Online 2 was pretty fun. I remember when that came out as well. That was one of the anime I was so excited for. I waited for it like every week until they finished it. Even my kids watched it, and they were only like 5, 6. They finished this. This was the first game they ever beat, and they were 4 and 3. Was it 4 and 3 or were they 5 and 3? They were little when they finished this. Very little. Bless their little cons. Such sweet kids. I wonder what your mags will grow up to be. Toasters, dear. I just love how this used to be, you know, Phantasy Star used to be an RPG on the Master System and on the Mega Drive Genesis. And then they turned it into an online game. And then the online game got spin-offs, and it's just... Oh, it's just so good. I'm going completely the wrong way again. Cup of tea, Governor. I'll make you a cup of tea in a minute, Gov. I'll be finished shortly. New Genesis looked like it looked cool. We just didn't get it. It wasn't Phantasy Star to us. It was, but it just, I don't know, man. I still hadn't finished Phantasy Star Online 2, and when they rushed people through Phantasy Star Online 2 to get to the new content, it was just such a bummer. Yeah, sorry, to say that New Genesis wasn't Phantasy Star, that's not on. So it is a good game, what I've played of it, and Online 2 was a good game. I didn't really like the American client. Because what they did was they made it so that rare drops and things happened so much faster, and so much more frequently, and they turned up all the experience in that you'd unlock. they did that so that Western players could catch up to the Japanese players in, like, they had 5 episodes worth of content, and they're like, yeah, don't worry about it. You're gonna get the next episode, or you're gonna get, like, you've got episodes 1 through 4, you'll get episode 5 or whatever in, like, 3 months or whatever. Go, 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 go. And they made it so you could, like, burn through all this content in no time at all, and it just wasn't as fun. There we go. Let me just quickly check something, and then I might have to vanish. We haven't even had to go to, say, attack it yet or anything. That's pretty nuts. I always like that feature. Yeah, when you could go into the, so you go from the lobby into the dropship bit, and then you could go to the machine on the left-hand side of the entrance, and then you had like the 2 shops, like the item box and then the shop, but then you had this thing on the very left-hand side wall. And yeah, you could register a version of your character there. That was always pretty cool. It was also pretty neat because as well, like, my guys, when, because obviously we didn't speak Japanese, so we all went on to ship 2 on the Japanese client, and because the Japanese admins of the game were they were trying to ban Western players, which they could have easily done because they could have just checked their IP addresses and stuff. But it was like if you were caught talking around certain players, you were banned. You could get banned for talking in English. Because obviously if another player reports you, and I think it was against terms of service to actually play outside of Japan. So, because you had to technically break terms of service to sign up for the account outside of Japan anyway. I mean, just a note, If anyone questions my Phantasy Star credentials, just give me 1 second, because I'm going to shut the game down in a sec. We come here. Camera. And what I will do is activate my phone camera. Is that going to turn on? Yep, right. So if anyone wants to check my credentials for being a Phantasy Star fan, I have a pink rappy. And she lives in that cupboard. So she's near enough perfectly clean, because she's been sat in that drawer. She used to sit on my shelf when I used to play back in the day. So I've been playing this game now I've been playing Phantasy Star since 2001. Phantasy Star Online since 2001. And I've been playing Phantasy Star Online 2 since it launched in Japan. And up until recently, my PlayStation Vita still had a copy of Phantasy Star Online 2 in it to play it in Japanese until they shut down the PlayStation Vita service for it. I used to play it all the time on the Vita. It was amazing. Anyway, with that said, I'm going to head off. So guys, thanks for coming to hang out. I'll probably come back to play more tomorrow. My boys got hugs from it too. My boys used to play Phantasy Star with me. So my eldest son is now 16. And he beat the game when he was 4. He beat Phantasy Star Online when he was 4. So, that was insane. But they had to wait until they were 13 to play Phantasy Star Online 2. So, my eldest and my youngest often go around or we used to go around and play Phantasy Star Online. With that said, though, hope you guys are good. I'm now going to go make my wife a cup of tea. And I'm going to go and pass the fuck out for the night. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll probably play more Phantasy Star. I want to see if I can get through the mines. I think. Is it mines? No. Caves. Caves first. Mine comes later. So I'll see if I can do caves and the big caterpillar thing. So, hope you're all well. And I'll see you all with a bit of luck in the next one. And give the Rappy a hug. Hang on. I'll give the Rappy a hug. Where is she? There she is. Look, see? It's my Rappy. Can't be ashamed of having a Rappy, can you? Eh? Why not? Till the next one.